Olalicious, taste delicious, so delicious. Crabalicious, Olalicious, delicious gonna get you older with the flavor. Olalicious, taste delicious, so delicious. Crabalicious, Olalicious, delicious gonna get you older with the flavor.
My name is Martin Manley and I'm a member of the St.Jago High School boys track and field team. I'm a class 1 athlete and I'll be doing the 200 and the 400 meters at this year's Boys and Girls Championship.
I hear it, 2013 IAAF World Youth 400 meter champion, Martin Manley. Martin, here training late. It's a good sign that you're very motivated to do well at champs.
Well, it is a great motivation for myself because I'm putting in the hard work for Boys and Girls Championship because I'm on a mission.
I can see. What particular mission? 45 low mission?
Well, I said this in the semi-finals at World Youth. A great magician never reveals his secrets.
Fine, sure. Martin, 46.51 last week at the character trials. You said you wanted to run 45. Disappointed?
Not really. I'm motivated as well because 46.51 first 400. It's even better than what I even thought or I was expecting to do. I was pushing 45 as a main target, but I fell to 46, so that's great for me.
At Gibson, you told us that you weren't fully fit. That was a couple of weeks ago. How are you now?
Character trials proved it all. I think I'm fit now.
All right, Martin. You lost a teammate, Kavan McKenzie. You were one of pretty much all the athletes who performed at Gibson who were honoring him, you know, in several ways. Basically, tell us, how has the loss of Jaguar affected the team?
Well, it affected the team greatly, but the team has decided. The team, all the major athletes on the team, everybody on the team has put their egos aside and said that we're going to work together and cut it short and win boys champs for Jaguar, because that's what he wanted. And I think God sent this. God let Jaguar die to let us understand that Jaguar wanted us to do good or perform at our best, and it is going to be accomplished at Boys and Girls Championship, no doubt about it.
Gonna have to do a lot of work, Martin, in order to upstage Calabar and KC and even JC. How confident the team is at this point, 2 weeks away from champs?
Well, I can see that the team is ready. They're waiting to roar at champs because if you notice when Raheem ran that 10.28, everyone, like you could hear the lion, you could hear Jaguar. You could hear Jaguar coming out of us because Jaguar was there with us. And trust me, at champs, after Friday night, everybody's going to be talking about Jago.
You guys are definitely fired up, obviously. But tell us how St.Jago, you know, you feel events is a bit weak, actually. How is it that St.Jago are going to pull it off?
Well, if I can recall, in 2010, Wolmer's won champs without good field events. They put it in on the track, so let's see what St.Jago can do on the track.
All right, Martin, big year for you last year, breakout season. You started running 49. A lot of people didn't expect you to surpass the Class 2 400 meter record at champs, much less becoming the IAAF World Youth 400 meter champion, running 45.89. How has your life changed since?
Well, my life has changed greatly. You know, I've improved over the years. I think the motivation being not in the spotlight has helped me to work hard and let me to know that I wanted to be on top, and I worked greatly for it. Put in a lot of work off and on the track, you know.
Martin, big race expected at champs in the 400 meters. A lot of people are saying this is perhaps going to be the best ever lineup. Javan Francis, as you know, his exploits at the IAAF World Championships last year in the 4x4. Lennox Williams is back from Manchester High. Devon Baker, who beat you last year, you know, he's a record holder in Class 2. You know, what are your projections for yourself? I know you have a very humble coach that's not necessarily into the hype, but do you believe you have what it takes to upstage Javan Francis and the rest of the field at champs?
Well, if anyone knows Martin Manley, they know that I have a huge ego, and I don't think that I will leave champs without making a big statement to Javon, to the rest of the field, and to the world. And I believe that I can win a champs because I have the greatest coach alive to this date. Come on, 346, that has never been done before.
Sounding very confident. Nathan Allen is following the same road that you followed last year, running 49 last year, and basically shaving it down almost 3 seconds, 46.11, winning the boys under 20 400. Tell us more about Nathan Allen. Do you think he's gonna end up like how you end up last year?
Well, Nathan and myself, we're good friends. We're in the same class, and we speak a lot about the 400. And he's always saying that he's going to be nervous at champs. I tell him that after the semi-finals, when he wins the semi-finals and it comes on to that final at champs, after that finals at champs, we're going to be friends. But I tell him that in that time we're no friends. But after we're going to have the 4x4, we have to grow up again. But Nathan, we train together most of the time. Most of the time I don't train him because he just want to do well, and he uses me as a motivation because he always wants to train with me, and I try to push him as hard as possible, especially Ivan. Ivan has been improving greatly. He improved over 1 second. So I wouldn't be surprised if the two of them do it at champs, but I don't think that would be a big upset for me because I've stamped my class sincere.
Speaking of your other teammates, ironically both are quarter milers as well. St.Jago should be in the picture in the 4x4 this year. At Gibson, didn't go your way. Javon Francis passed you on the last leg. How much does this team, you guys are fired up, how much you want the 4x4 at champs this year?
As much as I want to win at World Juniors and Youth Olympics, come on. To win the 4x4 at champs, Calabar got it. I can remember that 1 year, that team with Johan, Nickel, Riker lost it at champs and lost it at Gibson. We're going to win it at champs, no doubt about it. 4x4 is what we're going to take home.
4x1?
Come on, we're going to win that too. We're going to win champs, everything. Every sprint relay, every flat event, St.Jago.
Hope you back that up. But 49, coming from 49 seconds to 45.89, that's a lot of running. Basically, tell us the reasons why you were able to shave so much of that time early in the season, last season, and end up running 45.
I became more technical in running the 400. I became more smarter. I started to study the 400, study it a little deeper than expected, and that race at World Youths I executed more technical than talent-wise. So that's why I think I run that fast.
Give us some background information about Martin Manley. A lot of people didn't know who you are last year. Tell us basically how you got involved with track and field and how you ended up at St.Jago.
Well, I ended up in track and field at primary school with sports day. I think I was at PE one day and I was just running, and the coach of my house, Walsh House, said that I should come to training, and I went to, I think, a meet at GC Foster called the Multicare, and I ran around 12.3, 12.4, but passing for St.Jago, I don't know what happened. I started going back, and Mr. Houghton started to work with me and told me that it's better that I go to the 400, and I denied at first, but after falling in love with the event, that's how it is right now.
Always good to listen to your coach. All the best, Martin Manley, at champs and beyond.
Yeah, man, and beyond.